got the trailer hooked up. Good news or bad news? I don't know. I gotta stop buying random cars. So I randomly bought this car. I was on vacation with my family, and I'm always scrolling through the auctions for fun, and happened to see this on the local IAI auto auction, insurance auto auction, and I've always wanted something that is 4-wheel drive or 4x4 that I could take off-road and not care about, and I think this is it. This will be my off-road vehicle that I can abuse and not worry about, because when I took my Raptor off-road, I scratched the sides and all of that, and luckily I sold it, but it needed to be like buffed out and paint corrections and all that, but it just doesn't feel good to take a nicer truck or SUV off-road. But I think this one I won't care about because it was so cheap, and supposedly it's run and drive, but I'm gonna trailer it because I don't have time to mess with it. I've had bad experience buying run and drive vehicles from the auctions because they don't run or have no keys or the wheels are falling off. I've had all kinds of experience, but so I know better now, and it's right down the road from my house, but I still don't want to drive out there and then not be able to drive at home and then have to go get the trailer and stuff like that. So got the trailer right away. I'm prepared, and we'll see if it starts and drives like they say, run and drive. Let's check it out. So it's a 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 with a 4.0 6-cylinder, straight inline 6-cylinder engine. The thing looks like crap, but supposedly runs and drives, so we'll see. I'm gonna be surprised if it starts and drives off the trailer on its own. I'm gonna be surprised, but we'll see. I mean, it definitely needs to be cleaned up on the inside, but we'll just see how it goes. Maybe it's a good one, maybe it's a bad one. Either way, it was cheap. It was very cheap, so we'll see how it goes. It's got some scars here and there, like that fender's got some nice dent and some rust. This trunk lid has a nice dent. It does have a hitch. Ooh, what is that? That looks good. Oh yeah. I mean, it is a Jeep and it is 4x4. That's all I care about. You could use a nice wash and some vacuuming inside. Looks like nobody cared about this thing. Leather seats, power. Battery's completely dead. Man, this steering cover is just ugly. Hopefully the steering looks decent. Yeah, the steering wheel is all rubbed out, just as I expected. No stereo. Battery's dead. So this thing is supposedly run and drive oil. So it's got 215,000 miles or something like that. We'll see. Let's pop the hood and see if there's oil and stuff, and then we'll get it started. So I don't know much about Jeeps, but I'm pretty sure the 4.0 inline 6 is a good engine. Or, I mean, I had a 2005 Jeep Wrangler with a 4.0 and I didn't have any issues. And I've heard good things about the 4.0. It is leaking some oil from the gaskets, I guess. Valve cover gasket, maybe. Let's see if there's oil. Oh yeah, it needs to be changed, but it's there. Transmission looks fresh. Alright, cool. Let's charge up this battery. It's a 2017 battery, so it probably will charge up and work. Coolant looks fresh. Belt is on. Just curious why all the fluids look new. Curious why this thing ended up at the auction. Like this, something's got to be wrong with it. It's a clean title, but there's no way that they auctioned it for this and the trunk lid. See if we're getting some power. Oh, it's out of gas. Oh no. Alright, we'll have to give it a minute to charge up a little bit because it's completely dead. But it even has a key fob that of course doesn't work. Windshield is smashed. Cool. I always wanted one of those Jeeps. One of these Jeeps. So last oil change was on 4/23/2019, so over a year ago. It's crazy. But I wonder how good this thing will be off-road. Let's give it a minute and try again. So I read online that if you're buying a Jeep, you want the solid axles in the front. And this is what this Jeep has, is the solid axles. And surprisingly, it's not dripping or leaking anywhere, like oil-wise. Like in the front and rear. Actually, well, it's pretty dry. Oh, it's got a exhaust is falling out, or it's that wireless exhaust. Drive shaft is there, but it's rusted. Oh, that looks crazy. I mean, none of that matters because this thing's going off-road. That's normal, right? Right there. That's normal, right? It's just a weight reduction. Let's see if I can weld that up. I do want to pass inspection on this thing and make it street or road legal. Slap a tag on it and see how it drives. I wonder if it has enough gasoline to start because the light is on. Okay, I'm gonna try to start it. Wow, this battery is dead. Alright. Alright. Attempt number 3. No way. No way this thing just started like that. Dang. Wow. So I was wrong. This thing actually drove off the trailer on its own, so it is run and drive. The only thing I see is the ABS light is on, which is probably like a speed sensor disconnected or ripped off or something, but also the exhaust leak makes it sound cooler. I'm gonna attempt to drive it to the gas station and fill it up with gasoline because it's completely out. Hopefully I make it. If not, you know, it's not that far. I'll walk. Alright, first drive. 218,000 miles. So oil is past due. And let's see if the AC works. AC works. It's a ooh, it just kicked in. Man, the AC blows cold. Let's go to the gas station before I run out. It's a Jeep, so it should just go up this hill, right? Oh yeah. Jeeps don't need roads. Oh dang, there's barely any brakes. They probably just have a surface rust on them. It drives kind of funny. I don't know if I should take it on the road just yet. Drives decent. It just has some sort of a death wobble, I guess. Probably needs like ball joints and stuff like that, which is expected. It's a Jeep. That's what they do. But the brake light is on for some reason, and the ABS light is on. But just trying to make it to the gas station before it dies on me. Once I fill it up, I'm gonna see if the 4x4 works. If 4x4 works, this has got to be the best car I ever bought for the money. one wheel, but it does burn out. Let's see if 4x4 works. Part time, full time. I can make it up this hill right here. That tells me that 4x4 works. Flexing. So 4x4 does work, but it was just tires are bald in the front and it's making all kinds of noise, and I tried to switch it to 4 low and seems like it didn't make a difference. 4 high, 4 low, same thing, but it made it up the hill. Alright, well, the Jeep runs and drives, so I guess it's a good buy. And I mean, that thing only cost me, the thing cost me less than 500 bucks with fees and everything from the auction, so I think it's a win. I'll see what it needs, maybe some ball joints or some shocks or something, because it does have like death wobble a little bit when I get up to like 45, 50. But that's you know, that's an easy fix. There's so many parts out there for these Jeeps that it's just never ending. So I lost my breath running up the hill. Alright, well, hopefully we can take the Jeep off-road soon and have fun with it, because that's one of those Jeeps that I just don't care if it gets scratched or damaged, whatever, you know. So, alright, later.